Welcome to Module 4, Fitness Business Planning. In this module, we're going to talk about key numbers that you need to understand about business. Now, the numbers I'm going to teach you and the method I'm going to teach you here, there's two specific methods. They're applicable to all businesses. So when I assess a business and help them with their marketing or helping grow a business, this is fundamentally where I start. So pay close attention. You want to really know and understand these numbers. If you have to watch this module multiple times, I recommend you do so. If you have to run multiple variations of numbers multiple times, I recommend you do so. So let's begin, right? Fitness business planning, right? So essentially here, when we're planning out our numbers, we're going to be planning out our turnover. And I'm also going to show you through these numbers in the next part, in the next video, how to also set targets in terms of productivity targets, right? And marketing targets. So step one is I want you to right now, as we do and go along in the video, I want you to do it in real time. Set a monthly goal of how much money you want to earn, right? So set a monthly goal of how much money that you want to earn. Step two, you're going to turn that into an annual amount. So the way you do that is very simple. You've got your monthly goal. Let's say it's $10,000. You're going to turn that into a yearly goal. You can times it by 12. So that's $120,000, right? So that's the annual goal if it's 10,000. But you write down what you want to write and what feels comfortable for you right now. Step three, you're going to take that annual goal and turn it into a weekly target. Now, the way you do that is you divide it by 52. So in actual fact, I say divide it by 52, but the truth is you want to divide it by how many weeks you intend to work in the year. So if you intend to work 48 weeks, you should divide that target by 48. But for intents and purposes, I'm going to divide it by 52, and I've got these numbers already figured out for us here. That gives us $2,307.69 if we divide 120,000 by 52. So take your annual amount and divide that by 52. That gives you your weekly target. Now, finally, when we look at this, we want to divide our weekly target into our hourly amounts. Now, the reason why we don't want to do this is because this is going to tell us how many sessions a week, for 52 weeks, how many sessions a week we need to actually perform, right? So this gives us legitimate and real goals, legitimacy to our claim of earning that annual amount, right? So divide your weekly goal into the hourly amount. So if your weekly goal, so you want to earn $120,000 or $10,000 a month, you want to earn $120,000 a year, divide it by 52 weeks of the year if you're going to work. The session rate, let's say the session rate, write down what your session rate is. Let's say in this example, the session rate is $100. That gives $2,000. So the weekly amount here is $2,307. So if you divide $2,307 by our hourly amount being $100, then you need to do basically 23 sessions, right? You're a little short at 23 sessions. So we could say to hit that goal, we need to do 23 to 24 sessions, let's say 24 sessions every week for 52 weeks of the year. We need to hit 24 sessions. Now, the truth is most people don't work 52 weeks of the year. They work 48 weeks of the year because, Christmas, New Year's, people like to take holidays, these kind of things. So, you can divide it by 48. In this example, I've divided by 52 because I want you to do the work. I want you to not just, this is an example, it is what it is. But if you need to pause the video, I'm going to give you time in a sec to do that. But just again, to reiterate, to plan out our business, we need to set our monthly target goal. I like to start with a monthly goal because it's a smaller chunk. Then we turn that into an annual goal. We do that by timesing it by 12. Then we take the annual goal and we turn it into a weekly goal. So basically dividing that by how many weeks we work in a year. I'd recommend like 48. So you take 4 weeks off. And then dividing that weekly amount that you get, dividing that by your sessional rate. So again, if your sessional rate is $75, divide that weekly amount by $75. That tells you how many sessions you need to do to hit that target. Now, in the next video of this fitness business planning, I'm going to be talking about how we're going to use the numbers that we've just done into planning out our marketing and our basically our activity, our sales, how many new clients we need to be seeing per week if we intend to hit this goal. So do this first and then move on to the next video.